The Wrestling Mayhem Show. Since 2006, the pioneer in pro wrestling podcasting.
Just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you have to do, make it last. Wait for the perfect time, then attack.
It is the Wrestling Mayhem Show, upset 995 Tuesdays. We've been talking about professionalized wrestling. I'm Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on the social medias in the Sorgatron Media Studios in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And it was a hot weekend. Elimination Chamber, of course, happened. Most of us watched that. Also, myself, I was backstage doing some work over at New Japan Pro Wrestling Show in Trenton, New Jersey last Friday. Might share a little bit with that and what we learned this evening. And maybe you saw my comment about that. And also, 880s Misconnections was this weekend over on Indie Wrestling Network and Live. And so much more happening coming up. And we have with us, first of all, our usual crew is with us. Mad Mike is joining us from upstate New York.
Mm-hmm. Got fresh new haircut.
Oh, look at that. Haircut.
Looking good. Feeling good.
You got a haircut. My
I'm
dog
not
got a
excited about
haircut.
I'm not excited about WrestleMania, but that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, that's okay. Apparently, neither was AJ Styles. So,
Mania. It's
so also with us is the Rizz.
me. Hi.
Joining us on his commute from Jupiter with his friends in the MDMA.
Can't see it in the background. It's just this is a green screen. So
It is a green screen that looked like your room. They've replicated your room.
Yes.
It's just like
very,
Dungeon
very
Crawler Carl.
high-tech technology here.
I was supposed to talk about Dungeon Crawler Carl on the Patreon for Awesome
Well,
Cast.
it's
That
like-
was the
it's
thing.
like the- it's really good. It's like
Yeah.
that Star Trek hologram thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Like if
in
Jason X. Like if I just turn this, like if I just do this, I'm back, it's off.
Wait, that doesn't look like Jupiter.
It's Mars.
How would you know, Sorg? Yeah, why would you know that?
I don't know.
When was the last time you were in Jupiter?
Wouldn't he be on Jupiter technically?
You know, that's referee.
Not
George.
the way Sorg traveled.
That's
But you know
Ref
what they
George
say about
calling it down the
Jupiter?
middle, calling your planets down the middle.
The official ref of Mayhem.
The official Ref of Mayhem, and you're going to join us again on April 1st
The whole show.
for April Fools. You're going to do the whole show?
Maybe. Depends on if one of the trainees shows up.
Hey, somebody asked me, and I was like, maybe. Actually, here's the problem. I think this is the promoter problem. I don't know what I told him. I don't know. It's like, yeah, probably.
I mean,
or
I told
did
him
I say yes? Is it something he's going to interpret that he thinks he's booked? I don't know.
Welcome to wrestling. So
Yeah, exactly.
You promoted one whole show, and now everyone wants to work for you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm getting pitches now. I got 2 pitches. I'm like, show's booked.
Sorg,
That's
one
the
of them
news.
better be
If I haven't
one of them
contacted
better
you,
be the dildo cage match.
there's no dildo cage match on this. But the problem is,
Yeah.
everybody pitches me great ideas that I say can't do it this time, but put a pin in that for the summer.
So bed of dildos for Sorg stock.
I guess that's news too, right?
Sorg stock.
Yes. Thanks, Beastman, for that one.
That's a great.
We'll see. As long as I don't get scared out of it this time.
Saying you should do Sorg stock for years.
Yeah.
Sorg.
Yeah.
If there is indeed a Sorg stock.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm a teacher, I have a summer vacation.
You do. I have to figure out a venue for it.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
If the timing works out, I may be there.
Well, my personal favorite, my personal dream is a double shot of Sorg stock followed by Fetty Fest.
Fetty Fest.
Fetty Mania.
Fetty Mania. I don't know what would that even entail.
That was before VCW.
Okay.
So that was just every benefit show we ran. We called Fetty Mania.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
I debuted on Fetty Fest 3.
Fantastic. Was that the memorial? Those memorial shows he was doing?
That was the memorial
Okay.
to Kenneth Finsley. Yes.
Okay, there you go. Anyways, a lot of stuff going on, including there was wait a minute. You know what? Elimination Chamber is not the most important thing probably to talk about this week because Mad Mike is on this show and you did get some news. It was a little belated,
Yes.
but it finally did come around. So let's leave you a second on that. What are you excited about this week?
I'm excited to skim through Dynamite on my DVR and wait until the inspiration show up.
There you go. They're having a
Plus
match
10.
against the Brawling
They-
Birds.
Yeah.
It's an international
excited.
affair, if you will.
I'm excited. I'm actually trying to find someone to go with me to this damn AEW pay-per-view in Queens, but no one wants to go.
I would.
Wow.
I would actually.
Sorg.
I want to go to Queens. I desperately do. I do have a show the day before here, but if I can figure out logistics, dude, I'll go to pay per view with you for
Okay.
sure.
Done and done.
Yes,
Absolutely. Yes. Okay. I love it.
and
I
and,
just like Queens. That's a hop, skip, and a jump.
and
for me.
also
Yeah.
maybe don't buy tickets.
If they make me a seat filler, I'll go.
Yeah, that's actually
Really?
that's how where I'm going.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh my! I thought those days for me were over.
Well, you know, hey, welcome to the other side,
Hey.
pal. Because guess who I just
Hey.
hung out with this weekend? So
You, you hung out with
Go.
Inoki's ghost, didn't you?
yes, Inoki's Ghost is
Yes.
going to get us tickets to AEW.
All right.
Hold on. You mean?
What are you doing? Oh, wait.
We're
George hasn't seen this yet.
George
Wait,
hasn't seen
he's-
this
so-
book yet. Jordan, you mentioned Inoki.
Mm-hmm.
This Inoki?
Oh yeah, that very one. Yeah. Wow. All right.
If you're on Patreon, we
The
went
very same.
through much
The
of
very
the. What
same.
is the name of the book again?
The Wrestling Legends Alphabet.
Yes,
That's amazing.
it's pretty great. It's pretty tremendous.
I've read half of it to my son.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty great. I'm like, if he can know who Bull Nakano is before the age of 4, I'm pretty sure I'm comfortable. With how
You're doing the right thing. You're
Yeah.
bringing them up right for sure at this point. So that's fantastic. So again, you have the Iconics. A lot of good stuff I think happened to AEW. I had a blast watching those. The best is listen. I've been sharing them on the Facebook group, but the AEW social media recently posted, first of all, a slow motion of the de-hatting of Wheeler Yuta, which was tremendous. And also just generally Tony Storm feeling the hat. Did you see this, Mike?
I saw a little bit.
Yeah.
I do take issue with their caption.
What was the caption?
It was just timeless Tony Storm like like D-hats Wheeler Yuta. I'm like,
Yeah.
you could have said hairless Wheeler Yuta and started that.
The real word they should have used is defrock.
Defrock.
Defrocks Wheeler
Yeah.
Yuta.
Because it even sounds a little dirty to begin, like along with it, right?
Well,
know,
so
it's
it
like
makes sense for Tony Storm.
Yeah, that's true. That makes a lot of sense.
To credit though,
Yeah, go
so
ahead.
he wrestled that entire match with the beanie on.
He wrestled several matches
Just
with the
several
beanie
matches with
on,
the
and
beanie on,
fucking
it
was
didn't
going
fall
Are
anywhere.
we talking like Super Colo? Like,
a little bit.
Very close.
It was more of a
very
beanie, but
close.
yeah.
well, you know what I mean.
Oh,
And the fact that the
God.
glasses and the hat never fell off.
Yeah.
Weren't they attached to his
Doesn't matter. It
mask?
still
They-
counts.
Doesn't matter.
Still
No,
counts.
God, I've heard a Super Colo reference.
I'm old. I don't
Oh,
care.
wow.
I love.
I'm old too.
I
I
ironically
love the
love
Super
90s.
Colo.
I live on the WCW vault now. I don't even care.
I unironically love it.
I
don't know
will
if
let
you guys
certain
don't know
people
what we're
know
talking
that.
about. Here we go. There's a
I will
visual.
let certain people know that.
There you go.
Oh, yeah,
there you
Super
go.
Colo.
Yeah,
There we
Super
go.
Colo.
Look at that
Big in the-
legend.
Big in the WCW Cruiserweight division.
Now that I look at that particular attire, this is going to be a deep cut. That particular first attire reminded me a lot of Jimmy Graffiti.
Yeah.
No one
yeah.
remembers Jimmy Graffiti.
No,
Nope, no
I-
idea.
yeah.
I don't know what this
He
is.
was there
also
for,
he
like-
also kind of looks like a villain from Darkwing Duck.
Let's get dangerous. All right. Anyways.
Good.
Shit. And then there's the one where Kyle Fletcher and Kyle O'Reilly faced off. And this was like probably a
Kyle's?
month or so ago. And
Kyle.
I remember them chanting Kyle.
This is Kyle.
This is Kyle.
Kyle forever.
I didn't realize how
Um,
deep they went with the Kyle chants because they did the text over of it, and this was recently posted in the last several days too. I showed the entire clip to my wife because I'm like, look at this. This is everything. But she's a big fan of Kyle Fletcher too. So since the
I think didn't Brody come out at the end there and like attack somebody and then they were like, "You're not Kyle."
yeah, you're not Kyle.
Was it Brody King that came out?
yeah, I think it was Brody.
Sounds right.
Yeah, and you're like, yeah, you're not Kyle. That was pretty good. Oh no, I'm getting a message from our there it is.
Friend.
Yeah, he's in there. So sorry, we have the roster chat. So our friend Jesse is hanging out in there for a moment. Anyways, oh God, I'm not even in the chat to see what you guys are up for right now. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, no, I'm in the chat. I'm just setting up who's going to be joining us for Mayhem.
Yes. Oh wow, that's all they're excited about is Rehab Mania. Everybody except Bradley, apparently. See,
Don't
what is
worry,
there?
I got you, Bradley.
Anything else? Okay, let's, this is kind of adjacent, before we get to the rest of the thing. I think the biggest news from the weekend is the debut of Danhausen at Elimination
Yes.
Chamber. That
Those fans-
was great. That's right.
Those fans can go suck one.
Yeah, the fans in attendance apparently weren't great on it, but the internet
I
had other ideas.
I don't ever want to hear how good of a wrestling crowd Chicago has ever fucking
No.
Dude,
I don't ever want to hear that shit.
They almost went Pittsburgh on me.
Even on the one, I made a post myself just because we'll get to the segment a little bit, but like, even on that one, like some guy, sad day for WWE. This guy, this is proof that anybody can make it. I'm like, what?
Wow.
Name someone else who can get a gimmick like that over.
Yeah.
Like literally the highest draw in pro wrestling conquest history. Not even.
It was. Oh my God, it was.
It's not even a competition.
Mhm.
People like, and of course, like this is before I realized the phenomenon of Danhausen, right? I'm showing up and I'm like, why the hell is everyone dressed like Sting? And then it hits me like that's the only time they ever did over 500 people.
Mm-hmm.
And like the tequila spot, like, and of course, Jock Sampson in the opening promo says, "You're not going to choke slam me." And imagine the pop when he choke slammed him. Like, yeah.
Man, my favorite Danhausen moment was the time that he came out 2 or 3 times at a Revenge Pro Rumble, and which included the Stone Cold Stone.
Yes, that was good.
The Stone Cold gimmick, stunning everybody,
my
including I believe Pretty Boy Smooth, by the way.
My favorite Danhausen moment was when I randomly just saw him walking around in full gimmick at New York Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it was right before he shot the stuff with CM Punk.
Friend of the show, Donovan Danhausen, back in the day, pre-makeup.
Donovan Danhausen.
Also, I think early member of the production, the original production.
Right? He almost quit before he got the inspiration for Danhausen.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Yeah.
Says, I'm going to try something new.
Well,
and it worked.
Well, the story is because the Chris Van Vliet reposted part of his interview from about a year ago, just over a year ago with him, where he talked about he was at AIW, and they did a Halloween show. He did the makeup, and then somebody was like, "Hey, you kind of look like you're having more fun in the makeup. Keep going with it." So like. Great.
Well, his original gimmick, wasn't he like a shooter like everybody else?
Yeah. When we were talking to him, he was just like some guy. Like he was involved with like I think Inspire Pro down there in Texas because Eamon had the connection down there. And that's where we first heard about him, right? And then I saw he's popping up at AIW, and talked to him a time or two here at WrestleRex, so like he's been.
And now he is ending the Intercontinental Championship.
Yes, he is.
Fun fact: his wife is a burlesque dancer,
and his wife was one of the dancers and actually arranged the dance for his debut. On Saturday night.
Well, then she definitely she was one of the so on the show I did, she was one of the acts. Like, we'll get to it.
Oh, okay.
But
She's a burlesque dancer. And I think maybe helps with the costumes or something like that too, if I'm not mistaken. Or what, I might be confusing her and another husband wife duo. But actually, I think there's a lot of husband wife duos where the wife does the costuming. Now I think about it, because there's a couple that come to mind. And but no, I thought it was great. Again, I think it's something that played better on the internet than it did in person.
I think the placement was wrong.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I think the
main.
Honestly, it should have been right after the women's chamber.
After the women's chamber, after the women's match, not before CM Punk in Chicago.
No, definitely not.
No.
Unless it was CM Punk opening the box.
It kind of should have been, right?
Like and
or the box was the box was in the chamber for some reason. And they opened the box.
Honestly, if the box ended up being in the chamber, that would have been.
They put the box in a box?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
hate that. I don't hate this
technically,
idea.
Technically, the box was in a box because the box opened up to a casket.
That's true. So we'd have a box and a box and a box.
Yep.
Mhm.
What happens if Goldberg spears through all the boxes at once?
He gets a
Goldberg.
concussion.
Then he's Deadhausen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Luckily, we'll never have to see Goldberg ever again.
I don't know about see him, but we won't have to watch
Sorg,
him
we will
wrestle.
have
he
to
can still,
see.
make
You
an
know who sees
appearance.
Goldberg every day?
Sorg.
Bret Hart.
Art.
You mean Bret Hart?
Uh,
You see the Starbucks cup thing?
I have.
I think it was coming back around, but yeah. Who was the interview with that?
I forget.
Oh no, I can't remember who it was. But they just gave up and said my name's Cole now because they said they mumble. God, I can't remember who it is. Not Kyle Fletcher. No.
Wait, Bret Hart mumbling?
No,
There
it
is
was
the
somebody
thought.
else talking about it on the clip I was watching. But then they talked about how Bret Hart always gets Bret Hart, BRED, and it shows it's like there's a picture, Instagram of Bret Hart with the cup that says bread on it. Anyways, hey, Bread Club, there you go. Bring it back around to New Japan.
Red Club for life.
Bread Club for
should
life.
Should we talk about WrestleMania so far?
We should after this break when I say thank you everybody that supports us on patreon.com/wrestling mayhem show. You guys are supporting us and we are doing more videos for you, doing some more things for you. Also, we're going to announce officially what the tiers are, but if you're on certain levels of Patreon, you do get extras, especially this time of year. One, you're going to get some extras coming up here with the Mayhem Mania. Some extra special perks, and also at certain levels to be announced, we are going to give you a free ticket to the Wrestling Mayhem Show April Fool's show. So that's one way you can get in there and support the show. So yeah, no, there's a list. There's a large amassing list at the door right now between co-hosts and Patreon. So that's it. So Bradley gets in free at the minimum. So and
only because that's only because he let you wedgie him.
I did not wedgie him.
Well,
I
know you didn't.
Did
but
not
like,
let me wedgie
as
him.
long as we don't
I
have,
don't know. He was much
I'm just
let.
saying.
I don't think that is consensual, sir.
I mean,
that also might be an assault. Actually, it's definitely an assault. Actually,
as long as we don't end up with a Ruthers family stable, I'm okay with it.
A Ruthers family stable.
Yes.
Yudo's talking about again a tax return back today, so I think Bradley Championship Wrestling could.
Is there a little Spike Brothers? Because I'd be okay with that.
Spike Brothers. Who would you cast as the? Don't answer this. Yeah, this is for later. Who would you cast as the Bradley family stable in independent wrestling? Yeah, think about that. Don't say anything
from the Sexy Talent Dudes.
I have one. Can I just share one?
So Megan and DD Vice.
I don't even know why it came to me. You ready? Chase Gold.
Chase Gold. My God, what happened to him?
I don't know.
I missed
Chase Gold.
Chase Gold.
Chase Gold.
Oh, that was the best. Did we interview him? I can't remember.
We
had him on. We had him on. Yeah, for sure. Thank you everybody that does support the show, including our longest running Patreon supporter, Bo Diggity! Woo! I'm the only one.
It's been a while, Sorg. Sorry.
Yes, Team Hammer Fist.
I said woo.
I know, but the Zoom cancels it out.
I was saying wooer.
Team Hammy Fist. Team Sammy Fist. What is happening? Tupac family, Bubba Brewer, Jason French, and Tina Keys. Poppy Club level Dave, prop up partner, who you can also, if you're a local runner, you can go to gcxc.com/eventspa and use the code Dave26 for discounted registration at those races. Rats in a trench coat, Tony Kincaid, or those rats are now ants because of all the pie on the trench coat. And as well as True Prince of Pro. At the Pizza Club level is the Rizz, Buff Eagle, and Justin Cleaver. And at the manager level is Bradley.
Sorg, I already used.
You already did the spot.
I already used both of those things. It's just, I don't know what else to do with my time.
What is that? What is that? What are we looking at for the audio?
It is Clayton King giving Bradley a noogie.
on the free buy-in, no less.
On the free buy-in. So it's free.
That's like the first thing you saw on the free buy-in was Bradley being assaulted.
And again, it's not him getting a wedgie.
No,
It's just-
no.
His butt is not affected.
No.
So it's
wait.
clean.
Wait, do we need to up this to Bradley eventually getting a purple nurple or a Melvin? Or maybe an Indian burn?
Or raspberry. But like I use this one. This is a classic. This is my shot.
Who do you think gives gives the best raspberries at 880? Fridge? Okay. Yeah, Big Jim Fridge. Okay. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about WrestleMania.
What do you want to talk
Let's talk
about?
about where we're at. Let's talk about coming out of Elimination Chamber. Let's talk about what's happening. Let's talk about how there's a championship match on Friday night that could shake things up. Mike, what do you want to talk about?
So, the promos between Roman and Punk
Yes.
have been good.
Okay.
They've been fine.
Sure. Sick burns.
But imagine how much better that would have been if Demon Balor had won the championship and Roman was able to call out Phil and said, we're finally able to have our one-on-one match, and you lose your title to a guy in face paint. Because
I know what you're booking. I know what you're booking in universe mode this year.
No, oh no. Well, GM mode, you can book intergender matches.
There you go.
I'm just making Lucha Underground.
So Becky Lynch beats CM Punk for the belt. Got you.
Oh God, I fucking wish. But I like CM Punk winning does nothing for me.
Okay.
Him retaining. I'll
Mhm.
say that him retaining does nothing for me. Roman winning the belt again does even less because he's not sticking around. We know this. He doesn't stick around, and he doesn't have lackeys to keep the title ring going anymore.
Sure.
It just feels so flat. It just feels so flat. Like it needs something else, and I don't know what that is. Yeah, like the SmackDown title scene, that could be anything at this point. I really hope Drew goes into Mania as champion because he fucking deserves it. But I'm concerned. I have concerns. I don't want it to be Cody versus Randy one-on-one. That, I don't know. Okay. This is the last thing I'll say, and I'll open it up. If I had the book for Friday, Sammy costs Cody the title. If I had the book,
Sammy
turns
versus
heel.
Cody.
No. Then we just have
a 4-way.
A fucking 4-way or a 5-way. Throw in Jacob Fatu, Orton, Cody, Drew, Sammy. Just let them all fucking go.
I don't hate the idea.
I know they're never gonna do it, but just let them all fucking go. Like it would be because that's a match. No one knows who wins. There's so many ways to go with that. No one knows who wins that match. It's unpredictable. It's gonna be a great match.
And it could be an interesting way for Sammy to finally get it too, right?
Yep. So and then Sammy's big win doesn't have to be in Saudi Arabia.
That's true too. Which could be questionable if that's going to happen, depending on how things go in the next year.
Oh, honestly. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. There's too much money involved.
That's true. But not to get into that, but we do have Rhea and Jade. It looks like AJ Lee will be involved in some case with the Intercontinental Championship. We do have Liv and Stephanie McCoy, which Sorry for the clips where apparently Stephanie McCord got translated into Stephanie McMahon last week.
I saw that.
I got
very
weird. Like I noticed that
confused.
today. I'm like, oh, whoops, missed that one. But yeah, no, like on paper, like a lot of the core championship matches, I think are turning out pretty decent. I like the wild card that is potentially here with the world championship. So and I like your ideas. That was actually something the Meltzer was suggesting a 4-way. I saw in a clip in the last day or so too. So, but the big question,
Just gonna hate it anyways.
the
it's fine.
biggest question about WrestleMania.
The only thing about 4-way is it leaves someone out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The biggest question I think George is alluding to at this point is, will Mr. Iguana be at WrestleMania?
Will he be there? I don't know.
It'll just be Mr.
Oh,
Mr. Iguana
Mr.
versus
Iguana-
Joe Hendry confirmed.
No, Mr. Iguana versus Danhausen.
Oh my
Please.
God.
Mr. Iguana
I've got a
versus
good Mayhem Mania
Danhausen.
matchup
Yeah.
for later that I thought of.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. We'll see where we go with that.
You
I'm-
might steal mine. I'm not sure.
I'm excited already.
Yeah, where does Danhausen go in Mayhem Mania?
Everybody's
at this point?
wait. Unless there's a spot in Space Jail.
No.
I forgot about Space Jail.
Technically, the only person who gets to send someone to Space Jail this week is El Luca, if he so chooses.
Yes, absolutely.
Is anyone
The only
in
person.
Space Jail now?
Yeah, we'll get into that in the second half of the show.
Oh,
We'll
we
get into
got
the
a
second half of the
bunch.
show. So, otherwise, Elimination Chamber. We did have some championship matches. AJ Lee's the new champion. CM Punk.
We have two new Intercontinental champions.
We do, because Dominic lost his to Penta because he was cursed last night. Danhausen. We all know Danhausen is like the new R-Truth, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Sure.
like that's kind of exclusively where he's going to go with this, right? I feel. I don't know how many matches
I
we'll
just
see.
I want to just see how many cool, like, different, like, ways he can curse people and cause different shenanigans to happen to them.
He's a plot device now.
Literally.
He really is. Why do we want this to happen? Why is it going to make sense? Well, Danhausen cursed him. Okay, good enough. Let's go.
Yep.
You know, they just bought themselves a get out of booking ourselves in a corner card with Danhausen.
He could have just cursed all of Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he could have.
Because it seems like we're getting Finn versus Dom at Mania.
Yeah, it could be. Absolutely.
Which I thought would be for the IC title, but I guess not anymore.
Cursed.
Nah, maybe it'll be for the
That
Mega
cursed.
Championship.
Oh.
Look at you.
Oh.
I love you. I saw you light up at that one.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Triple A.
Triple A.
Triple A.
Yes. Rizz?
Oh, no, I had a thought that it went away.
I'm just picturing Demon Balor going for a AAA title. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I want. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe that's where
Did he ever
Demon
win?
Balor comes back.
didn't Devitt ever win a championship down there? No.
I don't think
I don't
so.
think he did. I think he was pretty low on the totem pole when he was down there. So, was he in AAA or was it CMLL? That's the other thing I'm not sure of.
I bet it was probably CMLL with the relationship.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
New Japan,
With
right?
the Fantastic Mania tours.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That makes a lot of sense. They just did theirs. Like they had a
That's every January.
They had a Fantastic Mania the morning of the New
Trenton
Jersey
show?
show, the Trenton show.
You do realize that, like, I was just like 2 days behind you, right?
Oh, really?
I was in Trenton on Sunday.
He won
figured.
he won in CMLL. He won the NWA World Historic Middleweight Championship.
Oh, okay.
World Historic.
That sounds important.
Historic
Sure.
middleweight championship.
Apparently, that's what he won there.
Okay.
Okay, good for him.
Yeah,
Good to know.
it was introduced for CMLL in 2010.
How do we feel about the Elimination Chamber, the matches themselves this year?
Well,
pretty standard.
Trick
Happened.
Williams.
A lot of shenanigans in that last one.
Trick is him.
Trick has arrived, dude. They're doing the whoop that trick like on shows he's not on. Because they did it to somebody else when they were coming out to beat somebody up on Raw last week. I saw. So, yeah, I think he's got that up and coming Rocky vibe right now.
Trick should be Money in the Bank
Mm-hmm.
this year for the men's.
Mm-hmm.
And if Javon Evans isn't IC champ by SummerSlam, they don't know what they're doing.
No. It's amazing. I am amazed on how quickly he eclipsed Carmelo. Right?
I'm not.
No.
Melo was booked so terribly.
Okay.
So terrible.
Well, no. Just not even on like how he's doing on the main roster, but even like seeing how big he got, because like he
was always bigger
Carmelo's
than Melo.
too short.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He doesn't have a catchy song. Which
The matches with Andrade were fire.
Mm-hmm.
And Carmelo has a lot of charisma, but Melo's definitely more understated. Whereas Trick is, and I love this word, bombastic.
Yes.
He is out there. Like Trick is just over. Like it's kind of like, it's kind of a weird comparison, but like because they always compare Trick Williams to Booker T, and you can kind of see like if you look at Booker T and Stevie Ray, it's kind of similar to Trick and Mello.
Although
just because Stevie Ray in this.
I get what you're saying. I'm
saying late singles career WCW Stevie Ray with the slapjack in it.
Slapjack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that we're going to start calling people fruit booties again?
I mean,
are we allowed to say that in 2026?
I mean, Stevie Ray did in 2000.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we won't even go into what Booker T said a couple of years before that.
Nope. Jeez. I'm catching up with the chat room here. T-Pop says Dominic Mysterio might not have the Mega Championship after Rey de Reyes because Vikingo has been doing great stuff lately, and I could see AAA putting the belt back on him. Also,
no way.
If you're not familiar with Rey de Reyes, so they have some qualifications. I believe it ends up in a 4-way match, and the winner gets a sword.
A sword.
A sword. Okay.
Everyone loves a sword.
So
is it a sword cane?
Now we get I think it's just a sword.
Damn.
I think Sam Adonis won a few years ago. He posted a picture with it. It's a for real fucking sword.
Nice.
Yes. I think the ladies have one too. Where there was like a championship, wasn't there? Because Deonna Purrazzo had one. So I remember we misspelled it on a Chiron that we were trying to fix with Impact one time. But they misspelled it. We noticed. Actually,
Reina de Reinas.
Yes. The commentators noticed it. Oh, I thought it was fun. And they're like, okay, kill it. Then the graphics guy's like, nah, give me a second. So,
apparently Jeff Jarrett won it one year.
That makes sense.
So did our buddy Vampiro. So did our buddy Vampiro.
Your buddy Vampiro.
Penta won it one year.
Makes sense.
Aerostar,
Psycho Clown. Yes, Sam Adonis won it in 2023.
There you go.
How do I know Vampiro? Life's weird.
How do you?
I thought you were saying.
No, like I'm just reflecting. I
just
genuinely do know Vampiro.
That is a lot of like.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that.
I drove him to his hotel after night 2 of the Gathering. The second they were like, "Hey, he needs a run," I dropped everything I was doing.
Yeah, but have you ever gone on a strawberry ice cream run to Eden Park for Raven?
No. Strawberry ice cream.
He was all about the strawberry ice cream. I think I had to go back for more or
Wow.
something. Like it was weird.
Huh.
He was just all about it that night. It was after one of the Legends shows.
All right.
Yeah. I think it was
It's the first person I've ever heard of who prefers strawberry ice cream.
I mean, it's not bad. It's a choice.
bad.
I just he's real strawberry. I guess.
Figured he'd be like somebody who liked coffee ice cream.
Rocky Road.
Yeah.
Like something bolder.
Dude was digging on some shit. I don't know.
Or at the very least some mint chocolate chip.
Mm-hmm. What's the most hardcore ice cream you could get?
Whoa.
Moose Tracks.
Yeah, Moose Tracks.
Moose Tracks is hardcore?
I like Moose
Yeah.
Tracks.
Okay. All right.
Well, there's
What's your
we're not putting glass in it.
What's your Cold Stone Creamery
I
order?
I can't remember last time I even went.
How hardcore are you at Cold Stone Creamery? Or as I always called it by accident, Stone Cold Creamery.
I'm so hardcore at Cold Stone. I eat this shit with a prison ship.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Hey,
Wait,
chat room, what's your Cold Stone Creamery order? How hardcore are you?
So I know.
What would you do for some Cold Stone?
What would you do for some Cold Stone? Who would you?
I gave my pickup truck. Listen to some Backstreet Boys.
What?
Who would you put through a table for some Cold Stone? Rizz, you're trying to speak.
I'm trying to speak.
Yes.
Because
Rizz, will you speak on this?
somebody who I follow was talking about their ice cream, like their
Okay.
favorite ice cream in the world.
Was it Takesha?
No.
Okay.
No,
he's Cinnabon.
He mentioned something called Tiger Stripe ice cream.
Oh.
Hang on.
I'm looking it up.
It's orange ice cream, orange flavored ice cream, with swirls of black licorice.
Oh
my.
Exactly.
Oh.
Enjoy.
Pass.
Okay.
Enjoy.
There
God.
you go. Have at it.
That's a person who just doesn't want joy in their life.
They don't want ice cream. They don't like ice cream.
I mean, what kind? You have to be a sociopath to like licorice to begin with, and
Well, hold on. Black licorice.
yes.
Black licorice.
Twizzlers
Red
are
licorice
fine.
is
Whoa.
Twizzlers are fine.
Okay.
red vines. And
Whoa.
unfortunately-
Going hard on this.
Twizzlers are fine.
Uh-huh.
Black licorice.
Canadian.
Yeah,
Is very
of course
Canadian.
it is.
Of course it is. I did try a poutine recently, and that was
You know what?
I'm
you know
sold
why
on
they
the
have it up
poutine.
in Canada?
Hmm.
You know why they have it up in Canada?
Hmm.
Because they have universal health care. That's why.
I eat
So when
all
you
licorice if
vom-
I had universal
when-
health care.
Exactly. When you vomit from all the black licorice, hey, guess what? All the clinics are free. Just walk in, get my stomach pumped. Hey, it'll be fine.
We got our Tiger Stripe case.
It's called Tiger Tail ice cream.
Tiger tail. Okay, yeah, it's tiger tail. That
Oh,
was lied to.
there's also
Technically.
another. There's another distinct version of Tiger Stripe ice cream that exists as a local specialty in Columbia, Missouri, which is a mix of orange, vanilla, and chocolate.
I'd
Now
go
we're
with
talking.
that.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
I would
That
go
sounds
with
that sounds
I'll
better.
try- I'll
I
give
would
that a
go with
shot.
that.
Okay, I'll give that a shot. Okay. All
That
right.
sounds better.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
guys, the Kit Kats that I've had, the orange, chocolate orange Kit Kats,
Oh.
are the favorite.
Did you buy some weird stuff from Singawa Project?
I had, I had them before I went to Singapore,
Okay. Okay.
and maybe I bought a. You know what? No, never mind. No,
What? You
Wow.
just backed off.
Okay.
You also missed the
It
taste
backed off.
test episode we did on Awesome Cast when we were there too. So, oh boy. Oh, we gotta get our stuff in for Techo, guys. Anyways, jeez, where are we at?
I just want the really long Furby that was,
Are we-
that was there.
The really long Furby.
Yeah. You know what I'm
I-
talking about, Sorg.
I'm terrified.
Was it at the? Was it at the table?
It was at that,
Is
ta-
that
it
that
was at
table?
that table.
Is
It was
that
at
that table we're not going to
It
talk
was
about
at
again?
That table.
Yes.
Yes. With all of the Sorg.
Yes.
It was fun.
Wow. Okay.
Well, so much for Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
That's
but,
how
you
good
know,
it was.
like
It was a very
On-
phallic table. Okay, that's what we're getting at.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on from that. I don't know if there's any more we want to
Very
say about the
floppy.
chamber. I
Very
think we can
floppy
move
table.
on from here and let's give a shout out to where's my stuff at? There it is. IndieWrestling.us. We got a lot going on there. Misconnections 4 is up on there. You can go check that out. It's on the network.
Hey,
Hey,
watch this happen.
by the way, where
can watch
this
this
happened.
happen.
Yeah, you can see how that happened. That's also free on
Look how
YouTube.
happy Clayton is.
That's right. The show's also over, I suppose, Thursday Night Fights over at IndieWrestling.live. We're on IndieWrestling.live right now, actually, for this
Hey,
show. If you want to watch this show, if you have a very solitary experience where you just want to watch this show, don't want to be a part of the chat room, I feel the same way when I'm watching the pre-shows and stuff on YouTube. There's like 10,000 people in there being idiots on YouTube, right? Just see the stuff I have to mute on this channel alone. So if you want to go over there, we are live there. Also, we have fixed the mechanism where the replays do come up. It doesn't take 2 days for the replays to come up anymore on the network. YouTube's immediately, of course. But we're getting those reset at the end of the shows again now. So that's been fixed. So you do get the replay relatively soon over the IndieWrestling.network. As soon as I get to them, as soon as I shut down the show. What is the most hardcore ice cream? Indeed, that is the question of the week. But go check out all that stuff. Coming up this month, we are going to have RWA's March to Victory is going to be coming up, as well as Pit Fight will be on everything. It's a charity show. It's going to be free on everything, as well as 880 Wrestling's Paint It Black will be on the network as well. So big month for everything going on in wrestling there. and also out of network. I will give a shout out. Our friends that Enjoy Wrestling are going to be having a show here in a couple weeks as well. The Odyssey is returning, including what was it, Darius Lockhart and Lee Moriarty, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, running it back from the Night Moves show, their first public show, I guess it was, at the Priory. We're going to be at Mr. Smalls again for that. I'm looking forward to hope I get my little booth up above commentary again. I kind of loved that last time.
Don't forget about TME versus the Outrunners.
TME versus the Outrunners, the youngest men alive, and TME. I love it. Love it. It's going to be a fun show. It's going to be a blast.
There's some names on that Odyssey that I thought I would never see.
Big Calyx I saw.
My best friend from like years ago. Big
yes.
Calyx.
Are you gonna work the show with me so you can meet up with Big Calyx again?
He called me Rizz Calyx at one point.
Rizz Calyx.
Was it Rizz or Video Game Calyx? One of the two.
I love it. I
can't look at it anymore because my my thing got my Twitter got reported years ago.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's pre-Elon or pre-X or
pre-Elon.
Okay. Oh man.
Because remember, they
didn't bring it back. If they could bring back the people they brought back, but they don't bring back you, that's messed up.
Yeah, I know.
That's messed up. You know what? You're not. No, I'm not going there.
No, I don't have the
referee George Ross. The closest to violence of anybody. You've taken some shots the last couple weeks, well, even on the shows I've been on with you.
What do you mean?
I feel like you took you got rocked pretty hard at VCW, if I recall.
Well, yeah. I mean, Beastman came down on me so hard. I broke wind.
He sat on you.
No, he sat down on me. When he sat down, I farted.
I mean, there's not much you could do about it.
No.
I mean, he looked.
I was very close to rigor mortis.
The sit down. You got knocked out, and then he squatted on you. I think you were face down.
Yes.
Probably, thankfully.
I don't know.
I don't know which would be better, but it looked like a pretty stiff sit down.
Yeah.
In the cage there at VCW.
Go figure. I don't know. I think it might have been his caveman way to try to wake me up, but it did not work.
Dude, when Beastman has his own show, you can kind of tell he's working some shit out.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you're in his warpath.
Yeah, every time.
Every single time.
Somehow.
Yeah, he's usually messing with somebody out there. So that was a big cage match at VCW. That's on the network. So you had a big weekend with CZW. Is their big 27th anniversary?
Yes.
And I know you wanted to tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, I mean, plenty to talk about. We'll go full circle. 2 years ago, I made a trip out to Newark, New Jersey with fellow Rise guy Jasper Schweiger, Jasper Alvin Ziegenbach.
Jazz.
Because we both love deathmatch wrestling too much.
Okay.
And we wanted the story of like barking for Rob Black. And I ended up
I'm glad we all got one of those.
Yeah, and that was my way of getting into East Coast deathmatch because the one ref who did a deathmatch gauntlet took himself out in an uncalled for ref bump, so they needed somebody to finish it. And I finished that, and 2 years later, on the same weekend, I got to main event I've main evented my second anniversary show, and I've done 2 tournaments of Death Finals too. So, but we had a regular wrestling show with did have one more ultraviolent contest at the end of the night. It was a blow off between Brandon Watts and Brew Vallon.
Mm-hmm.
There were dancing, like several sharks came out and actually ran off Rex Lawless with kendo sticks.
Rex Lawless, that's a name I haven't heard.
Yeah, well, it turns out Rex actually did his best impression of the Wall when he pretty much chokeslammed Brew off of like the stair ladder gimmicks.
Mm-hmm.
They had one in the back, and he basically threw him off like when the Wall threw Crowbar off, like chokeslammed him like in WCW in like 2000.
Okay,
but it was onto a pallet full of like videotapes that were standing up.
VHS videotapes.
Yes. Yeah, Brew ended up eating a spot onto like one of which was Cleopatra tape 2. I wanted the tape, but I couldn't find tape 1, so I left it there.
Did somebody clean out a Redbox stocks or something?
So one of the sponsors, whenever they run the brewery, it's called VHS Crypt Rental, like Crypt Video Rental. So
don't they sponsor like Enjoy?
They may.
It sounds familiar.
It's a different one. I think it's a different one. But like either way, like the brewery show, Griffin McCoy versus Ryan Clancy was one of the best matches I've done in a while. that's a match could probably main event anywhere, and especially considering what CZW is known for. This isn't one that was would be for the usual fare, but it was really good.
I say in CZW, this wasn't like the Tormented Death show or anything like that. This wasn't like
The first night wasn't.
okay.
Second night was all deathmatch.
Oh, okay, that's what I was trying to get
Yes.
the kind of the because they're like CZW isn't exclusively death matches or anything like XPW. I feel is like almost everything has glass, right?
Well, XPW doesn't have anything anymore, but
well, yeah. I don't even know. Yeah, I had no idea.
So like that's been pretty much been the problem is that they were having like they couldn't really find like they have a venue that seems to be a lot more supportive that will let us do what we want. Because we were doing a lot on Sunday. Every match. So the new like they're trying to go back to stipulations. So we had a good housekeeping death match. We had a ladders and light tubes. We had barbed wire mountain.
It sounds like the RSP deathmatch show that I did, where it was like it was an escalating.
I would. Yeah, there's a good reason for that, but there's no you could probably guess why. But yeah, like, and then the main event like ended up being a who's who of. So you had 6 guys. You had Gage, you had Schlack.
All your favorites.
Oh yeah, Hoodfoot, Lucky 13.
Okay. Don't know that one.
I'm trying to think. Well, he's a Jersey staple.
Okay.
Yeah, he was really big at H2O, but like I've heard about him for a long time. He's pretty good. I'm trying to think of who else. Shoot. The 6-way was just insane. Oh, Jimmy Lloyd.
Okay.
And an Eric Ryan.
Okay.
So yeah,
there's some old names,
and especially like it was an elimination scramble, so you can imagine. Gage ended up being a surprise because Cologne couldn't make it. Alex was hurt.
Okay.
Because he was originally going to be in it. But.
Okay. So what did you learn from this?
Oh geez, oh man, I don't know. I learned I like the combat zone a lot. I get to do both things. I can do the work rate one night, and then I can do the bloody crap the next night.
Yeah, because I remember history of CZW. I remember they had a few DVDs on early Netflix, and one was like it was like Sanjay Dutt and all those cruiserweights, and then the other one was all the deathmatch stuff.
Well, you got to remember they do run best of the best. That's still a thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if they've solidified the date for it this year yet. I know last year they were talking about it, but it didn't happen. I mean, Kenta was in the last one.
Jeez.
Yeah. So like they'll go big.
So that's CZW's been, I feel like they were a big staple. Obviously, they had a little bit of a DVD deal to get on Netflix. But I feel like they were a staple probably in the Smart Mark Video kind of days, early days of that. Like that's how long they've been around. Kind of like, IWC's been around about that long.
I mean,
right?
like it turns out like 10 years ago, that was like the destination you need to go to that a lot of people were.
Yeah.
But like after Sunday though, like there's a lot of positive to be happy about. Like they have a full event schedule posted on the website. You can buy like all the blacklight shows. They're going to be doing a lot of shows at the dojo. They've also got some shows at Cooper's Riverview. Cooper's Riverview was the Trenton show that is going to be more hardcore deathmatch friendly. And it's
tell me, what are these blacklight shows that you keep mentioning?
So the blacklight shows, they're essentially like it's called Neshaminy Creek Brewing Company. It's in Croydon, Pennsylvania, in Berks County. Berks or Bucks, I forget. Either way, it's right off the Ben Salem exit, 351 off the Turnpike. But I mean, they literally set the ring up right next to the big tanks. Basically, they've got like a big, like if you saw the backdrop, it's kind of like the gym separators, but it's got like the brewing company name on it, and it kind of serves as like the de facto entrance curtain where you even have heel and face sides when they come out. Probably more of a non like. It seems more like our 880 shows where you get like the people who are probably there just for the community and drink. Like they are wrestling fans, but like they
or a Taco Mania.
Yeah, they seem more they're I don't know, they don't seem as hard to please as some of the deathmatch fans can be sometimes. Because they were like there wasn't a single match where anybody was like, this sucks, get out of here, blah blah blah. Like like it was just there were guys they were popping off drop kicks. Like, but don't get me wrong. Like there was a lot of great technical wrestling that night too.
And I feel like there's been this kind of move with a lot of companies towards these brewery shows. like that. I don't know if we're calling it like kind of
Why has
trendy or
880 wrestling not become the brewery wrestling yet? That's what I want to do.
I know, right? Well, we get with Penn Brewery. They've
What
been
does
involved.
every single town? Okay, every single Yinzer industrial town in this area doesn't have a big major employer anymore, but there's somewhere that used to be something else that somebody hollowed out, fixed up, and brews beer in the back.
Mhm.
And they'll probably run trivia there. They usually have courtyards. Like there is ample opportunity.
Well, yeah, I think 880's made a run for it because they did Voodoo Brewing. We did that courtyard up there.
They were up in Bridgeport last year too, or was it Bridgewater? I forget. They're showing Beaver.
Yeah. That was their like kind of not 4th of July, but
yeah, around then. It was like because it was a festival.
Their big festival. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we will be back in Cleveland at Great Lakes.
Is that public? Is that been public?
I don't know.
Are we breaking news here?
Don't worry about it. No.
Okay.
I'm not that important. No one's going to be watching.
Nobody
this.
listens to the show. Yeah,
no.
You're right. You're right.
I'm a ref. I'm just a ref. No one's going to really watch this episode.
This is just for us.
But no, there's a lot of good stuff to be excited about.
Okay.
But yeah, like I mean, it's been more than CZW 2. I mean, there's been a lot of good stuff happening lately. I finally chilled out and can finally stop, chasing the dragon, so to speak.
Okay, as you're holding a lizard.
Yeah.
So,
Well, this is the progenitor. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Godzilla was an iguana.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought it was more of a kimono dragon.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close
I
enough.
can say whatever I want, and as you know, nobody fact checks anything anymore. So that means I'm just right.
That is true. I mean, we've been a podcast for 20 years. We have not been fact checked. Except for, you know what? That's not true. Mike fact checks us all the time. So
I do.
You are the official research department of us and some other companies from time to time. So, yeah. So did I catch you've been also involved with JCW as well?
Yes. Don't get me wrong. It's been a little bit since I've been back.
Sure.
But I'll be back on the March loop in Lansing.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like they might be moving to doing one big loop a month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not entirely sure. I just know I'm happy. I'll be happy to get back into the fold before Stranglemania in Vegas.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
I will be going out to Vegas this year again.
Good. I'm not making it this time, unfortunately.
Oh,
So please party for me.
Oh, I'll probably end up just doing all the death matches at the one bar again.
You think I'll find some wrestling shows, WrestleMania weekend in Fort Worth, Texas, Dallas area?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Like, yeah.
No.
Yeah,
like, not everybody goes to Vegas.
No, not everybody, but who's going to run a show against WrestleMania?
I mean, there were some people I know that were thinking about running April 17th.
Oh,
yeah.
Terrible ideas.
But yeah, like JCW is a great environment.
Mm-hmm.
I hope
I hear great things because we do have a lot of friends on there. Facade, Danny. I think Beastman just showed up over there, didn't he?
Yeah. So Beastman showed up as part of the St. Clair Monster Corporation on the fall on the fall tour.
Okay.
Yeah, so that would have been his first show was actually I think in Columbus the night before Halloween.
And that's so wild because like I remember when they used like Gory and some of the local guys, and it just felt like they were very inclusive back in the day, and obviously they're a different kind of company now. But seeing like again people that we've seen in this area that always like thought would be the perfect fit for up there, and we're seeing that now. So that's really cool.
Well, if what I've heard is true, the talent budget for Stranglemania is absolutely insane. I'm not going to give anything away, but like they've
been bringing a lot of big names,
but
that's
I can't give it away. Like there's one name that's bigger than anything that they've got, and it's why the talent budget is so high. I am not going to say who it is.
I think we just confirmed the great Khali for JCW.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm reading the tea leaves right.
Picking up what you're putting down. So
Have you been overdosing on turmeric again?
What?
Have you been overdosing on turmeric again?
Turmeric?
No.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, it's
No, I don't know. What are we talking
about?
You saw the tiger tail.
But yeah, I've been on that tiger tail ice cream tip for a little bit here. What are we doing?
You know exactly what we're doing.
What's the wildest thing you've been? You love the deathmatch stuff. What is the craziest thing that you've been a part of here recently?
Oh boy. Saturday will probably be crazy. I mean, the scramble on Saturday was insane.
Okay.
you never really get a lot of elimination death matches anyway, but to have like 6 guys and the talent caliber.
I do remember a deathmatch battle royal at JCW one year at the Gathering where you had to be bleeding to be thrown over the rope.
That was well before my time.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably about 10 years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think that was the same weekend Kaiju Big Battle was there. Not the same night, by the way.
That is still one thing I would like to cross off my bucket list. Unfortunately, they have a ref for this time. I know. And so
I heard they
time I'm free.
I heard they filled their video slots, and I want to go buy a ticket, but I just know I'll get booked that weekend.
Yeah, and like I
fails.
could go. Like I heard I could go work for free, and like that's cool. But like I might just take the day off.
Yeah, just probably. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. You probably see me in the crowd for that one. Hey, you know what? I do have a dearth of. I was about to complain on the internet the other day. You know,
you never.
No, I know, right? I am challenging anybody to start a wrestling promotion without me involved in the city, because I miss watching wrestling. I miss just sitting and watching wrestling.
It's not going to happen.
Kind of where I'm at too.
Yeah, I just like, wait a minute. I don't have anywhere I can go to just go watch wrestling.
I'm starting to actually like the bookings where I can just like someone just tells me what I need to do when I get there, and I can just do that's limited set amount of tasks, and then just
enjoy the rest of the show. Yeah.
So you and I were to go to a wrestling show just to be there. I think it was after.
Was it KSWA that time in Sheridan and Langley?
No, because what happened was we were supposed to go as like fans, and then and somebody came up and said, "Hey, do you want to film this?" And you said, "Yeah, sure, let's film this."
What was that? What are you talking about?
It was one of the bar shows.
One of the bar shows?
Was it Neo Pro or something?
One of the no ring shows.
Oh yeah, definitely. Was it down in Morgantown or was it in?
No, it was in.
Was it in Spirit?
Yeah, Spirit.
Oh,
yeah. I don't remember you coming with, and they asked me to film it.
Yeah, and you said yes, and we both filmed it.
Those no rings were so poorly organized. One time, Beastman was the freaking timekeeper.
Hey, even a caveman can do it, right?
Yes. And he also did. I think I think Toddy did the announcing. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I think that's what Toddy got hurt doing announcing at one of those shows.
I feel bad because literally what happened is I was hypnotized by the idea of a Rohit Raju match in Lansing. I went there, I got it, and unfortunately, that was why Toddy had to step in and ref, and that is why. Yes, so I got greedy. Unfortunately, Toddy's injury is because I got greedy for another big match and fell for my own moniker again. What a mark!
How was the Rohit match?
It was really good.
Okay,
they got a spot with they got an apple over.
Oh
yeah, no, they got an apple over. It's online now. He wrestled a kid named Dylan Derringer.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just sounds like an anagram of Derek Dillinger.
Dylan works for like a PPW.
I feel like you just looked at the Lizard for advice.
Nice coming up nothing.
Lizard counsels him. He understands.
There you go. Anyways, you're saying?
Yeah, but no, Dylan's pretty solid. I mean, he works for All Class Independent Wrestling, Pure Pro Wrestling. He used to team with Mitch Hewitt. They were called, I don't even remember what the heck they were called. The Dirty Orphan Gang. DOG, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, DOG? Dylan's really good. I don't know how young he is, but he can go. And Rohit brought it out of him for sure. Really good falsy on a blockbuster.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Excellent. You said you kind of changed your mindset here over the last couple of months, right? So you tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still hungry. It's just now I don't feel like I have to be as hungry because I've a lot of the proverbial monkeys that were on my back aren't really on there anymore.
Okay.
So
you've had some pretty interesting spots over. You have you were on TNA in the last year or so, right?
That was closer to 2 years now.
2 years now.
And it was only one match.
Yes.
I'm not going to act like it was bigger because
no. But you had a minute.
Yeah. I got wrenched by Charlie Dempsey. Yeah. But no, it took a little bit of time of rebuilding after that. We might, by the end of the year, hopefully we can get back. We'll see. Some talks seem to be going better than they had been.
You never know.
Exactly. Hopefully, like in the next few weeks, something positive might break. We'll see. But just got to pick my spot later on in the year.
There you
actually go to a dang taping.
There you go. Yeah, and it sounds like they're doing a lot of really great stuff there. I got to work with some of their productions past weekend and hear about how that's going. I mean, and really, like that show, I got to say for TNA, I think I've said on this show, like their production has been like solid last couple of months, at least. And it was always like hit and miss, and it's been really, really great to see that, like them kind of putting that together. So, and kudos to those that behind the scenes I know that are involved in that too. So, cool. Anything? So you got JCW coming up. Anything else worthwhile?
Yeah,
that we should be talking about
a whole lot.
I know you're going to be on the network on a few shows this month. Probably
we'll run through March and that's it, because otherwise we would be here all day. Because I apparently just don't like being at home. So essentially,
same.
This weekend it'll be light. We got it'll be TNF every Thursday this month -1.
That's right.
So I'll still be on Thursday night fights.
Hey, me too. I'm missing this week.
I'll be there. But no, Friday and Saturday will be a Detroit double shot. Oh, not a true double shot because it's over 2 days. But we got Flophouse Wrestling.
Back to back.
Yes, Flophouse Wrestling. Darren McCarty will be there, so that's always a good time. And then the second annual Death Wish Cup. Last year's Death Wish Cup was probably one of my favorite shows I did all year. I got to work the Berwyn Eagles Hall.
Nice.
And the crowd energy was just insane.
That place is crazy.
Yes. And the field this year is pretty good. One of the ones I know that I'm going to be paying attention to, I think we're going to do Ricky Shane Page versus Dimitri Alexandrov. Fans bring the weapons in the first, and that's a first round match. But yeah, Tommy Trainwreck runs the tournament. He booked a really strong field last year. I think he might have even booked it in a stronger field this year. But that'll be good. A lot of other stuff we've already talked about. I will be returning to Horror Slam March 13th. Chuck Stein versus Little Sicko. Rhino will be back against Caesar Asher. Angel Metro versus Shane Mercer.
Most importantly, will Hardcam Frio be there?
I believe so, because he's chasing that 100,000 subscriber.
He is.
dragon.
I saw him posting. Yeah.
Yes.
By the way, side note, Hardcam Frio is in our production chat for Sorgatron Media because we've used it on some stuff over the last couple of years up there that were non-wrestling. He's been doing some fantastic. If you're not following his profile, he's been doing some fantastic photography.
He just hit his 5th year anniversary of filming matches.
Yes, he did. Only 5 years. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's done more shows than I did in my first 5 years.
Yeah. So night after that will be at Enjoy for the Odyssey, which is always a good time.
Yep, looking forward to it.
I'll probably be involved in some other more professional development opportunities I don't really want to go into right now after that. But then weekend after that is way too busy. Insane Wrestling Revolution 43 on the Thursday. Exodus is back on March 20th. I will be up in Meadville for Big League Pro for John McChesney's benefit show.
We'll have cameras at that one.
And then oh yeah, day after. Then the day after that is the Lansing show for JCW. And then Pit Fight. We'll wrap up.
Pit Fight, baby, and then we'll all have seats at Kaiju Big Battle together the next day downtown.
I mean, yeah, the Biom's about 15 minutes for me.
That's right. I don't know. I think it usually sells out, so I don't even know if we'll get in. So we'll see how that goes. George Ross, good to have you here. You're always good to chat with on here. Always good to hear what's going on with you, and also always great to have you. That's why you're the official referee of the Wrestling Mayhem show, and will be with us on April 1st.
Yes.
That would be the next show after that, right? Is April 1st is going to be that show. And speaking of which,
I was about to say, did you want to do that now?
I gotta say, we've announced the first team that's going to be a part of it in the Bakery Boys last week. We're going to announce our first match right now. Are you excited to see what you have in store for you?
Exactly.
All right, let's see what's going on right now.
So there I was on that asteroid, right? So we flew off the asteroid, and then me and them alien girls, we partied all night long, doing all types of stuff.
Partying all night long?
Duh.
That's what we do, buddy. Stick to your own gimmick there, pal.
Son,
Stick
what's
to
a job?
your own.
I believe it's something sports players wear as an undergarment.
Oh, it's a high tiny little.
Oh, funny.
Yeah,
So we all got
tiny little
jokes now. We all got jokes. Did not appreciate.
I don't care what you appreciate. Actually, since you guys always have like 4, 5, 6, 7 people, how
That's my
about
thing.
next April 1st on the Wrestling Mayhem show, we have a Martian Mayhem Fandango match. Since you guys like to bring your Diddy parties everywhere.
Martian Mayhem Fandango? Is that even a word, bud?
Yeah.
Did you pass English, bud? I did. We're at the fucking frat house, bud.
Hey!
Spell it. You spell it.
F-R-A-T.
You spell it. You spell it.
Wrong,
wrong, bro.
You're wrong.
And we accept.
We'll see you in first.
I'll see you there.
See you there. See you there.
Anything before, just know I got the jump now. Never gave a fuck how you think I got a position. I hustled up, clown.
Wrestling Mayhem. We were back, and there's the announcement. Martian Mayhem, MDMA, Department of Jocks. Rizz, do you have thoughts on this? I know we have a few faces in here.
What?
I mean, they're your friends.
My friends, I know that.
Yes.
What's a Martian Mayhem match?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
What are you doing?
We'll have to ask them. What am I doing? They're the ones that set
What's
it up.
happening?
It's happening. It's happening. I'm like,
Mayhem is from Mars. Mayhem is from
out
Mars.
of this world,
Everybody
baby.
watching.
It's out of
You're
this world.
putting me and my friends in danger. So.
Rizz, are you going to hit an intergalactic stunner this time?
Rizz. The catchphrase for this match is "Mayhem is from Mars. Everybody watch your penis."
What?
You gave low blows.
I did give low blows.
Yeah, you kind of did. Yeah.
That receipt's coming, Cal.
That scared me a little bit there.
Dave partners with us. Dave partners with us, and looks a little different.
Baby.
Straight from the 70s. Yes.
That is
Frightening.
If you want to know why, join us on the Awesome Cast. We talked about that.
Somehow not that I'm discouraging listening to the Awesome Cast. I'd rather not know.
Just leave it to your imagination.
Yeah. That's all right. Yeah, that's where I'm going.
And then we
with
got
that.
I mean, if you really want to see the full experience, you got to check out my social medias at ProfPod.
Plug yourself here, Brad.
There you go.
That what happened just now?
Referee George Ross here, and of course, you have to cut out mid Mayhem Mania, so we'll get early. What did you learn from wrestling this week?
I learned that when you finally get the validation you're looking for, it's the sweetest thing you can get.
There you go. It's nice. Well, with that, it is now time for Mayhem Mania. And we turn it over to Mad Mike for these festivities.
All right, this is Mayhem Mania. This is not just fantasy booking. This is a competitive thought experiment where only the strongest ideas survive. The mission is simple and brutal. Create the best WrestleMania card possible within the limits of our reality. If WWE can book it, we can book it. Paul Levesque can book it, we can book it. But there are rules. Everyone enters Mayhem Mania in their current physical, emotional, and contractual state. Injured, not eligible. But if you're attainable by WWE or currently under contract, you're in. So before we get to the chaos for this week, we have some business to attend to. There was a contest over the weekend. There was a contest over the weekend where you had to predict the order of entry for the Elimination Chamber matches, and every entrant you got right gave you a chance to win a power-up because there are 6 entrants in the Elimination Chamber. So, if you guessed all 6 entrants, you would be guaranteed a power-up. Of the contestants that participated, I was the only one who got people right. So
I think the fix is in, bro.
Well, I only have a 1 in 6 shot of winning a power-up because I only got 1 contestant right per chamber match.
That's a swerve for swerve's sake.
Hey, you know, I don't write this. I don't write. I just follow. No, I don't. Do you think I was in the room when I decided who would be in the Elimination Chamber and in what order?
I think you were in the room where it happened. In the room
No,
where it happened.
I'm not.
In the room.
I don't have
Joseph Park.
my key card doesn't work anymore.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
You are friends
for
with
the
Joseph
men's
Parks.
for the men's chamber, if it lands on a 3, I get a power for Trick Williams. and it landed on a 2. So I don't get a power up. Now for the women's, I predicted Rhea Ripley correctly, number 5. If this lands on a 5, I win a power up.
That never works, Meg.
Oh my god, it landed on a 5.
That never works.
It landed on a 5.
Okay.
Landed on a 5. So
Okay. We'll
I'll
trust you
take
on
it.
I
that.
get
Take it.
I get a kick out power up. Which a kick out power up if someone uses their finisher power up and I disagree with it, I can kick that match out.
I'm finding this suspicious.
Very suspicious.
I thought we just kicked
It-
matches
it's-
off to begin with anyway. I thought that was the gimmick.
Oh yeah, but the finisher power up,
It's like
you can activate the power up at any
We're
time you
super
want.
kicking it off.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Like,
Yes. Yeah. No Alex Cars rule, nothing like that.
Mm.
But if someone plays it and I don't like how it's played, it's gone. It's like they cards cancel each other. So anyway, let's before we go into what you can do, we had a match graduate last week, Sorg.
Mm-hmm.
We have a first match on our spur card booked by El Luca.
Mm-hmm.
Zaruka, rest in peace, against Bay Lyra.
Where did we get this picture of them hugging each other?
Why is that face?
I
What is
asked
that
the graphics
face?
I love that.
I asked the graphics department about that. He said he was extremely proud of himself when he found this picture.
Excellent. Excellent.
So yeah. So as you can see, Sorg on the big board,
Oh, there we go.
there is a
big gap.
match.
There's a big gap.
There's a big gap on the big board,
Okay.
and so I used my intergalactic connections to reach out to El Luca
Mm-hmm.
through the magic of Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Apparently, he gets excellent connection out there.
Okay.
So his match, I'm going to write it down first, and then we will all react.
Uh-huh.
It's a good one. The Usos versus Penta and Phoenix.
Lucha Bros. The Bros versus
Lucha
Bros.
Yes.
Bros.
Brothers versus
Bro
brothers,
down.
brother.
How did the mask guy picked all the other mask guys?
Yeah, I mean, that makes, well, he picked 2 of the mask guys.
Yeah.
I guess the other mask guys were kind of booked already.
Yeah.
But he could have done Ryo and Bravo. They might be brothers. We don't know. All right. So now that we have a full card again,
Yes.
I can
Bros
run
like
down.
3, too.
I can run down the options.
Yes. All right.
You
Here's
can
what we
either-
got.
You can either kill a match entirely and create a new one. You can swap an individual or a team with another. You can trade people in between matches, thus creating 2 matches, or you can add to the chaos
Mhm.
by adding a new team or individual to an existing match. Now, the way a match graduates is it has to survive this chaos for 3 weeks, brother. 3 weeks. And yeah, so let's take a look at the card. Sorg, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the first match we have booked by the Rizz is El Grande Americano Original and Chad Gable versus El Grande Americano and Ludwig Kaiser.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent stuff. The next
Oh
match
my
we
God.
have is a triple
still
threat
there.
match of Mr. Iguana versus Kit Wilson versus Pittsburgh's own Yinsuke Nakamura.
This is an ongoing gag. I don't know if you've seen.
I love it.
I don't know if you've seen Shinsuke
Yeah,
with
no,
the pepperoni
it's great.
sandwich.
I'm a
I
Yinzer.
don't think he'd be a Roethlisberger guy, but you know,
He'd be a
That-
Cordell
he's
Stewart
a bu-
guy.
He's a Bubby
Oh,
Briscoe.
yeah,
he's
he
a
would
bub-
be.
He's a Bubby. I think he's Bubby Briscoe.
either that, or he'd rock like
Or
like
Tommy
Yager
Maddox.
or a
Or
Yager.
Tommy Maddox.
Yeah. Oh,
He's a Tommy Maddox guy.
that'd be very funny. All right, those were the 2 matches that survived last week. They have 1 week on them. Yes, and there's
Yeah.
eating it for Manny's.
Yep.
There it is.
All right,
right.
the new stuff.
The matches that were made last week: Royce Keys versus Obafemi versus Jacqueline, booked by the Rizz. Let's see. We also have Chelsea Green, who we assume will be ready by the time
Sure.
Mayhem Mania comes out, which is why this was allowed. And Alba Fire against Velvet and Angelina, the beautiful people. And that was booked by Marco Narciso. And then we have the Feltel 5-way match, of course, booked by Sorg. Layeska,
did book
because
this.
you had to book Tony D'Angelo.
I had to book D'Angelo, so I just added him to this
You were
match.
forced to book the Don of NXT.
He kind of looks fuzzy to me.
So he does, especially with the new beard.
Demonito.
So Layeska versus the Cobra versus Demonito versus Lily versus the Don of NXT, Tony D'Angelo. And T-Pop last week made Abyss versus Gunta.
Oh, this is wrong. There you go.
Wrong one.
My bad.
Abyss versus Gunta.
Yeah.
Zering General.
Saturday's lore.
I love this match. This may be the first match I'm doing in 2K.
Oh yeah.
And finally, Tina Keys last week booked Mickey James versus Blake Monroe.
Yes.
The lesbian overtones in the build to this match would be staggering.
Uh-huh.
Now,
I'm sure it'd be illegal in 3 states.
several states, and definitely could not be where WrestleMania is going next year.
Mm-mm.
So if we not everyone is eligible for Mayhem Mania. We have what we lovingly call Space Jail, and I also let El Luca send someone to Space Jail, and my oh my, he has sent the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes to Space Jail.
Whoa.
To join Roman Reigns, Charlotte Flair. Get out of here, Charlotte. The Elegance brand, Kane, Austin Theory, Scott Steiner, Pat McAfee, Logan and Jake Paul, and AJ Styles.
That is a heck of a lineup.
Yeah.
Very big lineup.
Yeah. Space Jail is I think next week we might have a breakout.
Do they receive some more federal funding at the new budget this year? Is that how they're able to keep so many people in there?
Well, no, we actually had an escapee already.
Oh dang.
Brock Lesnar just kind of busted out.
Got it.
But you know, it is what it is. I mean,
From the chat room, Team Hammer says staggering lesbian overtones needs to be a future WMS Pro Wrestling show name. I don't know how I would book that. Email goodtimes@wrestlingmayhemshow.com with your ideas that we may or may not be able to share publicly.
That should just be a show title.
I mean, just is
Hey,
that today's show title? Staggering lesbian overtones with referee George Ross.
Did you see the promo last night between Rhea and Io?
Hey, yeah, man. I got it. I got thoughts.
Anyway, I'm sure we all do.
Unclean
all right,
thoughts.
so
Sorg, what are your thoughts?
It's love, baby. It's all love.
One last bit of business, and Ref George, I hate to do this to you.
Oh no.
But El Luca has decided that you receive this week's punishment.
Oh, how? What did I do?
He decided.
What did you do?
I told him who was participating.
Oh, okay.
And
assume the position.
So doling out the punishment this year. And for your punishment, you have to book some good shit, pal. You have to use someone using a former gimmick.
Oh, former gimmick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
okay.
Former gimmick.
Easy.
Okay.
Yep.
Easy.
All right, so I'll bring up the big board. So what are we doing?
I don't know if you can read that, but
okay.
Unfortunately, yeah, the TV's kind of far away here. If you can bring up the website at WrestlingMayhemShow.com.
Hang on, I'm looking up.
Yeah, there's an article on there.
No problem.
There's literally. I'm trying to.
Are you
remember his name.
looking? Are you looking into killing a match?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So something's going away.
Yeah. As much as I hate to do this, I think I got to kill the felted 5-way.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, that hurts.
Well, actually, nah.
Nope.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Okay.
Run through the run through it again real quick. I got to kill a match. But
All right.
Alba and
actually,
Chelsea
no. We'll kill the Royce Keys match. That'll be the one we kill.
Oh, when? Okay.
That's the Royce Keys, Obafemi, and Jacqueline are off the table.
Yes.
That gets the big X.
Now,
Why
when
are you Xing George?
When we are now we have to work with definitions here. I'm an attorney. I'm very particular on details.
You're an attorney?
Yes. Now, when we're talking former gimmick, does that mean, could it be the only gimmick that person did with the company and they're not there anymore? Does that meet the punishment?
I would have to deal with it as a case by case basis.
All right, fine. I'm going to book what I want to book then. Here we go. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. Now,
You can also add someone to who you actually want to book.
Oh, that's the thing. I have a special role for to get around the punishment because, as you know, as a lawyer, I will find my way around it. So here we go. I am going to book on this card. There's not enough gimmicks on this card. There's not a good enough.
There's
one.
a puppet match.
You were about to eliminate a whole match with puppets.
We need a casket match on this card.
Okay. Point of order. Gimmick matches are not available yet. You are strictly booking the wrestlers themselves.
All right, fine. I can still do what I want. I'm still going to do it.
Yes,
okay.
Yes,
so
that's fine. Absolutely fine.
All right.
You can say you would like this to be a casket match.
Well, how about special guest referee?
We've had that happen before.
You know
All right,
what?
fine.
Because you are the ref of Mayhem,
He is ref.
as a point of order, I will allow it.
All right, fine. Here we go. Singles match. Battle of the Undead. Danhausen versus Gangrel.
Yes, I love it.
Special guest referee. Fantasio.
Asia
The Magician.
magician.
Fantasio. The guy who made the jobber's freaking underwear disappear. Fantasio.
It works. Is he still
Okay.
He's still alive, right?
Technically, I will say this: Gangrel has wrestled in other federations as not Gangrel.
Wow.
So I will allow that as part of the punishment.
If you would say no, I would just book Danhausen versus Vampire Warrior.
I almost like that better.
No, I like. We need Fantasio on this card.
Fantasio
Bro. We
needs
need
to be on this card,
Fantasio. Okay, that's my match. That's it. That is my addition to Mayhem.
Being a magician and a mime, can you still book Fantasia?
I'll check.
We're doing it.
Let me know.
Harry Del Rios still alive?
I do have.
Harry Del Rios is still alive. He's only 53 years old. He can work, brother.
If he still knows his magic, that's all I need.
Fantasio.
Right, let's talk about that for Sorg Stock.
All right. That is my addition.
Give me a rate.
That is my addition to Mayhem Mania. I apologize for having to take out Jacqueline and Obafemi.
That's fair.
You're not apologizing for Powerhouse use.
Well, his entrance
really,
got me a lot of views on Facebook, so it was cool.
Okay. I mean,
at
least you didn't do this in February. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so moving on.
Fuck, that hit.
Optimally, it would be a casket match, but if the gimmick matches are available, then I'm just going to stick with this lane.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If it makes it to the super card, there's every chance. You can
all right, I'll take it.
All right. So next will be Varel.
There's two things I want to do.
Okay.
One of them is a funny thing, but I kind of want to do this one because it makes more sense.
Is there a way
Take out the Dawn.
Oh no.
Okay, at least I didn't take out the felted one this time.
Yeah. So I'm keeping the match.
Okay.
But guys, we're missing the legend of this type of match.
I love it. think I know where you're going.
I think I do, but
Where's Mr. Sacco?
oh,
There we go.
I was thinking
There
El
we
Torito.
go.
El Torito would be good too. But yeah, if we're talking about hand felt or what are the hand puppets,
Yeah.
we got to
Yeah.
talk about the OG.
Mm-hmm. Now, Rizz,
Mr.
I have a
Sacco
question.
ran so that everyone on that list can walk.
There's always a lower half. I do want to point out in this Felton match, you can also book Muppets.
It's true.
They're canon. They're canon. to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Okay.
we can book
Canon
Sheamus'
and related, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. All right, so I'm going next. Because I haven't had a move since week one. Technically, technically Mick Foley is not under contract. Mr. Sacco is we don't know his contractual status. So in my opinion, if Doink the Clown
it works.
can still wrestle, and if Doink the Clown can be in a video game,
Which version?
Yes.
exactly.
Which Doink?
I don't think Matt. I don't
Exactly.
think Matt Bourne. I don't think Bourne's version's in this game. In the game,
No,
so
it does.
it's just the. It's just the interpretation of Doink because they just use the video game image of Doink the Clown. They don't have an image of anybody playing Doink, which is very weird. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right. So now that someone is free, I think I'm going to add to T-Pop's match from last week. I'm going to add Abyss versus Gunta versus Oba. The Ring General versus the Monster versus the Ruler. Yeah, I think that's where we're going. Yeah, Abyss versus Gunta versus Oba. All right. So DP, you are next on the list.
Okay, I'm thinking we need style.
Are you adding? I don't believe you can add the fat chick Thriller Mike Awesome. I believe
No, I know he's no longer with us. Rest in peace.
Wait, would it be the fat chick Thriller or would it be the '70s guy?
They were the same gimmick.
They were. Are they the same gimmick? Really?
Pretty much.
WCW sucked back then.
That is true.
Anyways,
so I'm going to take out, and I hate to do this because it takes out a Pittsburgh connection.
Oh no,
I'm going to take out the Mr. Iguana. I'm going to kill the whole match. I'm going to kill that whole match. Remember though, they free to do other things, but I'm taking out that whole match. But like I said, I'm thinking, like George said about gimmicks per se. I'm not thinking this isn't a gimmick because it's how they live. But we need style. We need flamboyancy.
Styles.
So we're gonna have an intergender tag team match.
Preach.
We're gonna have Big Time Bex.
Okay.
We're gonna have Seth freaking Rollins.
That's right.
Versus. We gonna whoop that trick.
Good guy.
And we're bringing in Lash Legend.
Oh my.
Actually,
Just imagine the style of them coming out.
All right. So it took us 4 rounds, but we finally got to a Mayhem Mania tradition. Couples fighting each other.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think
we got there, guys. We got there.
Every year.
Good job, everybody.
Everyone, good job.
Yeah, we did it.
Well done, everyone.
We did it.
Handshakes all around. Handshakes all around. We did this.
We'll see everybody next year.
We did this together.
I think every year it's been Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins in some semblance.
I mean, they are
they're a thing.
They're a thing. All right. So Sorg, you will be finishing us up for this week.
Oh, am I? Oh, okay. Where are we at with
Yeah.
things? Because I wasn't paying
Sure, Sorg.
attention. I was checking.
Oh my goodness, Sorg.
No,
All right,
no,
do you need
I
the
had
big
some other
board?
business come up. I was like, why?
Sorg,
Why am
big
I doing
board.
3 shows in one night? What's happening?
Oh my goodness.
All right. Yeah. That's an April problem. Mayhem Mania around 4. I got that. Okay, that's all that's new? Okay. Wait.
We have
Oh,
some
we
new
didn't
stuff.
we didn't get we didn't get rid of Federal 5-Way, did we?
No, we changed who's in it.
And we already have
We had
Danhausen.
Mr. Sacco.
And we already have Danhausen, right?
Danhausen is booked.
I think it's in that bottom corner there. Okay. Well, you did take out that one, and let's see. We got that there. God, this is so good. I don't want to change much of anything.
I know, but honestly, big props to everyone. All of
Yeah,
that.
this
Like,
is like real
these
good.
are this is a real killing your darlings choice.
I don't want to touch the Federal. Well,
Or do you?
Sorg, do it. I dare you.
What was our determination on
Dare
Mr.
you,
Sacco?
Mr. Sacco's in.
Just Sacco's in. If you want,
Oh, he's in if I want it?
Take him out.
You know what? No.
Oh no,
I'm
he's
gonna-
in the match currently.
Wait.
He's in the match currently.
He was
Rizz
added to it
He was
already.
added.
Yeah, he
Oh, that's
was
getting busy.
he replaced.
All right.
He replaced Tony D'Angelo.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that is now still a Federal 5-Way.
Yes.
Can we make it a soft 6-way? And I'll correct one of my issues that, and since we're on this tip again, I'm going to add Pittsburgh's own Shinsuke Nakamura
Damn it, Sorg.
because he kind of moves like a sock puppet.
All right, well, Rizz,
It's a soft
you know
6-way.
what Rizz, you know what that means? You just got Alex Cars.
I feel weird being Alex Cars when I add to the match, though.
Yeah,
The
Sorg.
rules are rules, Sorg.
I know,
Rules
but I don't
are
know.
rules.
I think that's worth adjustment.
I think that's what we did. That's what I think. Alex Cars actually got somebody added to his match multiple times.
Uh-huh. That's literally what happened all the time.
Yeah.
All right.
Not all
So,
the time, but
so Rizz, you will be going last
dead
next
last.
week on a Sorgless show. Sorgless
Oh yeah,
show.
allegedly. I'm not here. I'm getting tickets to Epic Universe. I want to be on Mario Land. I'm gonna be watching riding the Donkey Kong mine cars, and
Not-
I'm giving you guys. We're gonna see if we can set up the Zoom for these guys. They're gonna stream the show. It's not gonna have all the bells and whistles and graphics and stuff like that, but they're gonna do a
Break it.
show without us. It's gonna be great.
We'll
We're gonna
figure
break
it.
it.
We'll do it live, pal.
Yeah, do it
Do it
live,
live.
pal.
And I'm gonna see if we can line up a guest or two.
There you go.
I'm gonna see if we can line up a guest.
You guys
I don't
book
know.
the show. Yeah, I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
out.
Good.
I've had someone in mind who has said they wanted to be on.
You've been
So-
watching this show for 995 episodes. I think you can figure it out.
Absolutely.
You're giving us way too much credit.
All right. So
Yeah, you need another
let's-
900.
let's break down the undercard as it stands.
Mm-hmm.
As it stands, untouched was Alba Fire and Chelsea Green versus the Beautiful People. New match: the Usos versus the Lucha Bros, booked by El Luca. Untouched, making its second week, El Grande Americano Original and Chad Gable versus El Grande and Ludwig Kaiser, booked by the Rizz. Rizz added Mr. Sacco to the Felto 5-Way, but now it is a soft 6-Way, and Sorg has added Pittsburgh's own Shinsuke Nakamura.
I do a soft 6-way.
Ref George has booked Danhausen versus Gangrel with a special ref of Fantasia. Excellent. DP has booked Becky and Seth versus Trick and Lash. I'm sure next week, Lord knows there's probably going to be another couple added to this match. I personally booked Abyss versus Gunta versus Oba. So that's exciting. We still have Oba in a triple threat match, and surviving 1 week, the lesbian overtones match, Mickey James versus Blake Monroe, booked by Tina Keys.
All right.
Now, Sorg, as we talked about earlier, we have a fairly big championship match on Friday's SmackDown.
Oh, allegedly.
So, predictions. Send your predictions in if you're right, you will be thrown into some sort of contest for a power up, or you may just win a power up. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I'm literally just making this up on the fly. So, the title match: Drew versus Cody. Make your predictions. Winner, loser. So who knows what's going to happen?
Now, are we simply going with how the match ends,
Just
or are we going
winner-
in if
winner
there's any
or
weirdness
loser?
going on?
Winner or loser, you
Clean.
can predict a no. You can predict a no contest. You can predict a no contest if you so choose. That's like betting on 0 in a roulette wheel. So, yeah. So send your predictions. When I make the Mayhem Mania post for this week, comment on it, and then you can make your predictions there.
I'm pretty sure those comments are on.
Okay. I mean, the post goes to the Facebook group too, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Maybe.
All right. Okay.
If not, do it manually. I can't remember if that's on.
We'll figure it out in post.
Yeah, I don't know. There's stuff posting on Instagram that I don't know how it's getting there, and I think it's through that. So.
Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, so make your predictions.
There you go.
Either Drew, Cody, or no contest.
And this has been Mayhem Mania. Fantastic. Guys, it's been a lot of fun, but want to give a shout out to our friends Slice on Broadway. That was a terrible segue. Yeah, Yins are made our good friends down up the street on the tracks, down the tracks here in Beachview, the OG, the original. And so we're supporting us for a decade and a half at this point. Our good friends Slice on Broadway, support them, sliceonbroadway.com. Tell them the Mayhem sent you. Now it's time to find out, what did you learn from wrestling this week? I made a comment last week that New Japan is a slumber party. Just like back at I think it was Capital Collision was the show in DC. I got another opportunity to work backstage doing the backstage comments for the YouTube and social media for New Japan Pro Wrestling this past week. And why do I say that New Japan is a slumber party? Because almost everybody, like a lot of people, start their interview on the floor, like Mr. Desperado, like Kushida was on the floor. And this has been like a trend, right? I think that's it's been kind of interesting. Or they grab a chair. Athena was on the floor, and I love this move. She was kind of still breaking down. She just lost her match, and they challenged her for the ROH championship. But I'm really proud of this move here. She's about to lean over, and we go with her. So I joined the slumber party briefly for this. So that's why I'm saying New Japan is a slumber party. He had a great time there working that. Great to work with everybody. Andrade is a sweaty man. And I did share at some point. Did I share that publicly? Maybe I just did it in Slack. If you watch the Andrade video, about halfway through his comments, there's like sweat gets on my lens, and I don't know how. Because he's not moving when it happens. So that was curious. Also, I need to go back and watch these because they subtitled the people that talked in Japanese, and I have no idea what they said to me. But as is the case, it was a great show. I got to sneak out there and watch in person a little bit of the Athena match and the main event with Andrade, and that was a hot crowd. It felt like a big show. Looking at the footage, like it looked like again, New Japan's kind of on all cylinders coming out of their break here, and I highly recommend. They actually did put the El Phantasmo Takeshita match on their YouTube for free. Definitely recommend that. That's for the New Japan World TV Championship. And some interesting results out of that. I would just leave it at that. So go that. That's on New Japan's YouTube page. Always great to work with that crew and hang with those guys out there, and catch up a little bit too. So it was good to do that. So, hey, you know who's awesome? Walker Stewart. Had a great conversation with him back while we're getting ready for the show. So good dude, and he's doing a lot of cool stuff down there in the Dallas area. So good to see that area is being well taken care of as well. So, but that's great. I knew like zero about Walker other than he was on New Japan and stuff. So also good to see another friend of Enjoy Wrestling, Veda Scott, was part of that too. Look forward to working with Veda once again and Enjoy Wrestling in just about 2 weeks. They're just under 2 weeks. Oh my God, it's like next Saturday. Oh jeez. So looking forward to that. All right, guys, what did you guys learn from wrestling this week? Mike, let's start with you.
Oh, I learned to always be nice to new coworkers.
Yes.
Because you never know if they have mystical powers and can curse you and disappear.
That should be part of the memo process.
Yeah, like, you know, unspoken rules.
Mm-hmm.
Bring your gear, shake everyone's hand.
Don't get cursed.
Be nice to new coworkers. Unwritten rules of pro wrestling.
Absolutely.
Keep your eyes on your gym bag. Keep it away from JBL.
And Randy Orton.
Allegedly. And Randy Orton. Allegedly.
And also, Danhausen wants Pentahausen to teach him his evil little walk.
Oh, yeah?
And he said, we'll call it even.
And he already got his finger. He already got his finger point.
Yes, he
got the finger
did.
point picture.
I feel like he's getting his demands a lot better than AEW. I think this is good for him. Yeah.
I can't wait until he gets on the trucks.
Is
the trucks.
Is WrestleMania sponsored by Goodyear Housing?
Well, okay. So, I was thinking about this because he always wants to blimp. WWE has a history of having a blimp in the arena in the past.
Sure do.
Yep.
Sure do.
It might have been sponsored by Clearasil.
I want to say Stridex.
That feels right. Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. That research department's on it.
All right, research department's on it. Okay. 70s Ponder, what'd you learn from wrestling this week?
I learned and I
100%.
felt the whiplash that happened. That happened when you saw Danhausen coming out an Elimination Chamber and the internet went crazy negative. People couldn't understand this man.
They couldn't fathom him.
It was too deep. It was too deep. And the Danhausenettes, the Goonettes, they couldn't understand them either. But then, after Raw, after Cursing Dawns, after seeing Cold Steve
with glasses,
all of a sudden, everyone's like, I get it now. I get it. I get the Danhausen. It's like you can't watch something that only lasts 2 minutes and make a decision on it without seeing more of what's going on. You got to see the whole picture. The whole picture. And you didn't get that with Elimination Chamber. And just now, everyone loving the Danhausen.
You know,
you gotta love that Danhausen.
I think that's it. You know, you're hitting the nail on the head. I think they introduced him in a way that he has not been presented before, and that's what threw everybody. If he just showed up, cursed somebody, and that was it, I think it would have gone over better.
He should have just, like, when they lowered the chamber, he should have just been in one of the pods and like, wow, what am I doing here? Just
he's
left.
he's just in the chamber and he's in the match,
amazing.
but they don't want him in the match and he just leaves.
He just appears, just like how they kept pulling him from under the ring.
Rizz. Now the one nice thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
One nice thing. The lead woman coming out when that was his wife.
Yes. Yes. Who
so
also
he got to do something with his wife.
Who also arringed it as well, is my understanding.
Yeah,
she's
really
a great. Cool.
She is a well-known burlesque dancer in Canada.
Yes. Did you know Danhausen's Canadian?
Yep.
There you go.
By the way, Sorg, confirmation. I sent you an image. It is Stridex.
It is Stridex. Is that a Slack?
Yes.
All right, I'll pull that up here in a moment. Rizz, what's your
Stridex indoor airship?
I don't. Oh my God! Is that is why this looks so?
I don't know how
this doesn't look real. This doesn't look real. It looks terribly photoshopped.
I don't know how I pulled that from my brain.
Oh wow! Yeah, that could be it.
Oh my God! That's it. It's like a tiny. It's a tiny blimp.
Okay, we're gonna. I mean.
Didn't it sometimes drop things from the?
Yeah, I think it did. I think it dropped like stashes. Rizz, what'd you learn?
I learned that the way they are portraying this El Grande Americana feud with original El Grande Americano is by far the best I've ever seen. Not only do you have on Raw where original El Grande Americano is the face and El Grande Americano is the heel, you go to a Triple A, and you see El Grande Americano as the face, help like being the baby face, protecting people like Pimpinella against original Grande Americano. And they both switch their mask colors as who's the heel and who's the face. Because the heel character is always wearing the black black mask, while the other one's wearing the color of wherever they're at. Like
Very Sin Cara Negro of them.
Mm-hmm. But it works. Everything's working. I think we've said it before here that it's very like what's happening in AAA is very telenovela like, and like over here it's wrestling storylines, and it's very entertaining.
I'm still waiting. There's one more shoe that has to drop for this for me. El Grande Americano Original needs some backup.
Needs what?
He needs backup.
Yes.
Something. He needs
two-
two wrestlers
Mm-hmm.
It might
counteract
be brothers.
Ryo and Bravo. And I'm
Just two.
talking. I'm telling you, Flaco Americano and Gordo Americano.
That's right.
It's
Maybe
either
a
that
third one.
or
Maybe a third
or
maybe a
Alpha
third-
Americano
Mhm.
and Bravo Americano and Omega Americano.
Mhm. That's too close
Alpha
to
and
Omega.
Beta.
Alpha, yes, Alpha and Beta.
Alpha and
There-
Beta.
Alpha
Maybe
and Beta.
have-
Let's mix Greek letters with Spanish language.
And Lady
Yeah.
Wait, we can even throw
Yeah, I
in
was gonna
Lady
say, we have
America.
Lady Americano.
Lady Americano.
I don't know if we need to go that far yet.
I mean, just say little one-upmanship
Yeah.
there. Tina has learned that everyone should have Triple H pointing picture after on their rider list.
Okay. So I have a funny story about that.
Didn't you?
I have a picture with Triple H.
Oh yeah.
I stupidly did not ask for the point. My coworker directly behind me asked for the point, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I should have done that. I was very upset with myself.
Opportunities missed. Hey, speaking of
Very upset with
opportunities,
myself.
I want to give a shout out to. I got to meet a couple years ago. Actually, I got to film them a couple of times. Demolition.
Mhm.
They
2026 Hall of Famers.
yeah, 2026 Hall of
Mhm.
Famers just
Does
announced.
that include Crush?
I don't think
assume
so. I don't think so.
Should.
I mean, Heidenreich's in the Hall of Fame.
Mr. Fuji's already in it. So is Heinrich in the
Wait,
Hall of Fame? Are you
Heinrich?
seriously?
What?
What?
Heidenreich's in the Hall of Fame. Hornswoggle was in the Hall of
because
Fame.
of Legion. No, Heidenreich
Uh,
wasn't in Legion of Doom.
Yes, he was.
He was in a version of
he
Legion
was
of Doom. Yes,
Legion of
actually.
Doom,
Yeah, he was. Like he teamed with Animal, and they were
That
starting.
wasn't
Animal.
Legion of Doom.
Okay.
Okay, then draws.
They
How about
were
draws?
billed as Animal and
Can-
Heidenreich.
Can
I'll
we
give
can we
you
get draws? Okay,
I'll
good.
give you draws. I'll give you Rocco.
Okay,
Animal and Heidenreich.
Rocco,
were
you're
not
gonna
billed-
put Rocco in there?
Yes. Rocco has his own action figure. Does Heidenreich?
true.
I don't think so.
I think he does.
Can-
Yes, he
is
does.
and we're late for this, but could Rocco qualify for the Mayhem Mania next week?
I mean,
Can we have a
point of order.
point of
Who
order
knows?
soft 7-way next week?
Well, that would make
We're
it
calling it a
hardcore.
soft
because
sword.
that would make it hardcore because he's a marionette.
That's true. That's true. A little harder.
Is wooden.
Little
Yeah.
harder. Little harder.
Oh God, get Moppy.
Hey, T-Pop says not, and we should mention this, not specifically what I learned, but I just wanted to shout out Chris LaRusso on his retirement at 880 last week. Truly one of the most influential wrestlers in Pittsburgh wrestling. Yes, trainer of one, I believe, Britt Baker, amongst others, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm misspeaking. Somebody's going to get mad at me. I don't think he was a primary trainer. Because I think I know who else was. But trained a lot of people that have been through, and some people on TV right now and stuff like that. No, it was a surprise. He was the Open Challenge opponent for Marco. We talked about last week about the Open Challenge. Also, photographer Murphy did get involved on Thursday night, and it didn't go well, by the way, as we were alluding to last week.
What's with everybody like jumping in the ring and trying to,
Jumping in the ring, he got a Tron in an entrance.
That's actually good for him.
Rizz, you had it first.
I had it. I mean, I didn't have it first. Okay,
Rizz,
Before
I stand
him,
corrected.
yes.
Heidenreich was made a part of the Legion of Doom.
I knew it. But it was
on August 18, 2005.
okay. Listen. I'm not interrupting honoring Chris LaRusso with a Heidenreich conversation. Okay, that's disrespectful. So no. So anyways, he's part of the Open Challenge. And was defeated by Marco. And left his boots in the ring. This was a surprise to all of us, at least in production, I think. So yeah, no, I didn't know it was going to happen either. So that was a surprise to us. I'm hoping we can get him on the show here in the next few weeks and talk about this. We love to talk to the fresh retirees apparently around here. So we're gonna see about doing that too.
AJ Styles, come on down.
AJ Styles, come on down. We've done some stuff together before.
Hey. AJ Styles, if you come on this show, I will personally break you out of space jail.
There you go. I'm glad we've made the case.
There's the offer.
If you reply, and can we cut this and post this portion in here? AJ Styles, if you reply to this in any social media, then you can get out of space jail.
There you go. All right. Make sure the interns cut this because I'm a little busy this week.
Space jail community.
A space jail community. Guys, it's been a blast. I think I covered all the bases here. Again, please go watch back the 880 Wrestling and everything else going on at indiewrestling.us. Support the local wrestling wherever you are. The good, if they're shits, then yeah, no, you don't have to give them your money. But if you got a decent one, please support them. Tell your friends about them. Tell your enemies about them. Sit on the other side of the arena. However the case may be. Again, shout out to the great crew over there at New Japan Pro Wrestling.
You like this guy?
And then what?
Be like this guy.
And be like that guy. There you go. Thursday night fights. I will not be there, but I'll be watching from Florida. And if there's any good wrestling shows in the greater Lakeland, Florida area this weekend, let me know. Maybe we'll go hit them up. Dudas and I will be down there in the Florida, Orlando, Lakeland area here starting Thursday through Wednesday. We're going to take a couple of days and hang out down there. So I need a break, guys. I need a couple days. So we're gonna take some time off. Anyways, thank you everybody, and again, watch Thursday Night Fights this Thursday night. Next Friday, we are scheduled to have Top Row Tabletop and Enjoy Wrestling after that on the day after that. So very, very busy month for that. And also check out, we did an update recently, the PittsburghWrestling.com calendar, so you can see everything coming up in the greater Pittsburgh area, and that is associated with IndieWrestling.us over there. So about everything you're going to see on there is probably going to be a stream on IndieWrestling.us, if not followed up with a video later. So check that out. Thank you guys so much. You have been awesome. Mayhem, Dawson, something. Outro. Mayhem out.
Just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.